Drugs are hella for drugs. From a young age, me myself, I had started doing cocaine. With us, it was like a hustle drug. And she was like, hey, Treese, I do have a Percocet. She said, I lean on one wall and just take off all my clothes. Man, let me say this, man. Real talk, like drugs are hella for drugs. All drugs. Like real talk, man. Like, you know, from a young age, me myself, I had started doing cocaine. You know what I'm saying? I say when I got like 18, you know what I'm saying? My partner Bowled introduced me to it. But you know what I'm saying? It was a lot purer back then too. And it was like with us, it was like a hustle drug. Now it's a aphrodisiac for me, like you know what I'm saying? Well, used to be, you know what I'm saying, like a sex drug, in my late years. In my early years out there on the block, it was like a hustle drug. You go in the house, you hit the cocaine a few times, you go out back outside to the block and hustle all day, all night. You know what I'm saying? As I got older, you know, snoring, it does stuff to your body. What happened as I got older was the paranoia set in. So ain't no going on the block, nothing. It was you hit the coke and you stay in the house. So I started very early for as on, like the heavy drug. You know what I'm saying? For as the marijuana, I didn't start smoking until I got like 16 years old. You know what I'm saying? After I came back from YDC, Augusta Youth Development Center, on doing a year. Before I went in, I went smoking anything, cigarettes, weed, wasn't doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? Didn't really drink or anything. So once I came out, everything caught up with me. But the cocaine was the thing that, I did, you know what I'm saying, growing up, or however, and did it for so many years. So with that being said, your body builds up a high tolerance. So something that's lesser than cocaine, then you're not gonna like really get that to that level, you know what I'm saying, that the coke bring you to, you know what I'm saying? But I learned the hard way that ain't always true. And listen, man, it was like 2011. I was staying in Noonan, Georgia. We staying in the apartment in Foxworth. I know, big shouts out to my Noonan partners out there, man. I know y'all know of, I was staying in Brighton Farms. Big shouts out to all my Noonan partners out there. Y'all know what Brighton Farms at or whatever. So I was staying in Brighton Farm, me and my wife, a few kids at the time, and one of her friends came by. I'm gonna say Jay. One of her friend named Jay came by, whatever, Schnaut, whatever. So we sitting there, I had some beer already, a couple of little shots of liquor. So we hitting that, smoking a little weed, because that's what I did more than anything. And she wanted to get some sauce. So she wanted to get some powder. So, me, I'm with it. Hell yeah. She buying it. Yeah, what? Start calling around, calling to some of my folks or whatever. And nobody went answering the phone, or either they didn't have it, they was in Atlanta, they wasn't around, things of that nature. So make a long story short, we couldn't get no coke. So we just went ahead, kept doing this and that. She was like, hey, Treese, I do have a Percocet. And me personally, I wasn't no pill guy. You know what I'm saying? And I even said that, like, man, I don't really want to mess with no perk. I ain't never took now before this 2011. I ain't never took now before, man. So, like that. I tell her, like, when I did take pills, whatever, it was ecstasy. You know what I'm saying? The Molly. But I really didn't take that perk like that. She's like, you don't want no, like, man, we might as well. This is my first time. She like, we want to split it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, bet. Especially on the split. It's gonna be less potent because she get half of it. I'm taking the half. So boom, we split it. Boom, pop it, drink it a little bit. I feel it. It gave me that weed feeling. That chronic, that real high grade weed feeling. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yeah, this smooth right here. This smooth. Taking a little shot of hand, bam, still smoking whatever. But as time going on and we drinking, both of us itching for that coke high though. You know what I'm saying? So she was like, oh, man, your people still ain't answering the phone like that. So I get on the phone, start back calling my people. Ain't nobody answering down in Noonan or got there down in Noonan. So I end up calling my people in Atlanta to see if they got some. And of course, College Park, E-Point, Atlanta, they got it. But ain't nobody bringing me nothing. I don't care how much I'm spending down to Coweta County. They'd rather go to jail on Rice Street, Fulton County, you know what I'm saying? And I don't blame them. So I'm like, dang, man, don't hang up the phone. Look at her. She said, ain't nothing, ain't it? I said, no, man, nobody. My people ain't going to come down here for nothing. I don't care how much you spending. She was like, dang, man. Then she was like, I thought I had another Percocet in here. And she started looking into her pocketbook. You know what I'm saying? And I just remember her, desperately looking, pulling everything out, dumping it on the table, just looking through. And then she found a Valium. And like I say, I ain't no pill guy. And I thought that the Valium, they was a muscle relaxer type pill, you know what I'm saying, for injuries and things of that nature. And I knew my partner JJ, big shots out Johnny Honor. I knew my partner JJ when they was up in college at Georgia University. He told me they used to do the Valiums all the time. You know what I'm saying? The Valiums. I'm like, for real? Like, yeah, man, we had them footballs all the time. They call them football. And that's exactly what she had, a little blue football. You know what I'm saying? So she was like, Tree, you want to go and get it? I said, yeah, we can split it. She was like, nah, this ain't nothing to split. I'm like, for real? She was like, yeah, keep in mind, like I say, I ain't never took it. I don't know, the potency, how much it is, splitting it or what. She's like, nah, you can go ahead and have it. I'm like, you sure? She was like, yeah. So she ended up getting it to me. So I took it back, dropped that Valium on back with the perk, looking, drinking, smoking, and we just having a good time. You know what I'm saying? And then everything went black. Hey, if y'all was inside my mind, that would be the end of the story. Cause I ain't that. But listen to this, man. Everything went black, meaning after I took the pill, I don't remember that enough. I remember taking it. And then I have a memory loss. I don't remember anything else after that. You know what I'm saying? But what I do remember is the next day. The next day, man, I wake up. I'm in the middle of my floor in my apartment. You know what I'm saying? Meaning the TV here in the living room, the sofas, the love seats around, the sectional. But I'm laying in the hallway outside of the living room, actually. And when I lift my head up, I look around, I'm in the hallway. Then when I push myself up like I'm doing a push-up to get up, I realized that my dick stuck to the carpet. Man, I'm butt naked. I said, what the heck? Up, get up, stand up, look down at my dick, pull the lint off. Hey, man, I can't tell y'all raw, man. Hey, listen to this. I said, babe, she in the bedroom? Yeah, she folding clothes. What? I said, what's going on? She said, shit, you tell me. I said, what happened? Man, when my wife told me the story, man, she said, I had done. Took the Valium, and we continued drinking. She said, after we finished smoking, she said, her friend told me, hey, Treese, I'm finna go ahead and get up out of here. My wife said, I ain't even respond. She said, her friend said, boy, that ninja effed up. And then I guess just left on out the house. My wife said 10 minutes after she leave out the house, she see me. My wife in the kitchen. She said she see me getting up. She said, I'm trying to walk to the bedroom and I'm using both sides of the wall as I'm taking the 3 steps to hold me up. Then she said, then I just stopped in the middle of the hallway. She said, I lean on one wall and just take off all my clothes. She said, I stripped butt naked, man. Listen. She said, I stripped butt naked and laid back down on the floor and went to sleep. She said, she come out of the kitchen to come around. She said, she's standing over me on my shoulders. She said, baby, wake up, go to the bedroom. You don't take off all your clothes. She said, I wouldn't say nothing. She said, I just laid there. Slubbing. Probably pre-ejaculation. Hey, man. Hey, man. She said she tried to wake me up. She said she just went on to bed, man. She said I slept right there in the hallway, butt, booty, ass naked, off of half a Percocet at a value. You got to keep in mind, though, we were drinking Hennessy and we were smoking weed, man. And listen to this. I ain't took no Valium or no Percocet since then. And what is it, 2025? Man, that was 2011. You can't even pay me to take them. They're real talk, man. Hey, man, I can see how Bill Cosby, all these folk put stuff in your drink. Boy, that's some of this stuff take you up out of here. And you have an absence of memory from the time that you go out until the time that you wake up. Hey, that's real talk, man. I want to thank y'all for tuning in to another great episode. Underground Source TV, right here. OG Black Butt 3700, man. Big shots out to my big bro, Video Wayne. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to Underground Source TV. Rare Reports is going down right here, man. Memberships is going down live, man. I'm telling y'all book me to come out to y'all event, man. We're going to have a blast. It's real talk, man. I come out, bless the mic, sit down with y'all, man. Just take over the crowd for you. Entertain your people, man. Y'all book me, man. Y'all get at me. Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, wherever y'all like. Y'all just send me a message, man. And I'll try to get back to you at my earliest convenience, man. Y'all make sure y'all check out my YouTube shops. Things of that nature. Shirts, cups, everything. It's going down right here. College Park. Stand up.